All right, guys, I am back. I think I'm going to try to record a couple, like 2 more tonight. So this one and maybe 1 more, because I'm really anxious to kind of get through some more of this so we can get to the covers and get them putting together. So the pockets I'm going to be working with tonight are these, and then some other ones I'll do in the next video. But basically, we're going to leave the fronts to be decorated when we put the theme paper in, and then we're just making kind of like another little envelope piece like so that folds down. Again, more journaling space. And you really just need 2 pieces of cardstock, 8.5 by 11. And yeah, fits nicely up in that little pocket. And I'm kind of thinking like some lace, a word, and maybe some decoration. I'm not sure if we'll use stamps, maybe. So what I'm going to do is to make sure I get exactly in half, because it's about 4 1/4 wide. I just do that. I just kind of pinch it. It just helps me. Because sometimes, since this one's so old, it doesn't, doesn't have the measurement numbers on it. So that's what I do. I'm hoping that this isn't too shadowy. Alright, so there's 1 and 2, and then we have to cut a second one because it I need 3. So, and then we'll just save this other piece for another type of ephemera somewhere down the line. All right. So this one's going to be pretty simple. I'm going to give you the score marks, where to score your papers. I got them all written down right here too, so that it will fit right into that pocket. I'm going to have you talk amongst yourself really quick, because I feel like I'm kind of shadowy. So I'm going to turn on the light that's like kind of behind me. So talk amongst yourselves for a second. And I don't know if that does any good, but it makes me feel better anyways. It just seems like it gets awfully dark. So we're going to score at 1 1/2. We're going to score at 4 3/4. And then we're going to score at 7 7/8. Okay. Again, 1 1/2, 4 3/4, and 7 7/8. Why did that one seem like it was off? Because it is. Because I did 8 and... Okay, so I'm actually gonna, the extra one I cut, I'll just use it now. We'll use that one for something else. So 1 and 4 3/4 and 7 7/8. Okay, do this last one here. 1 1/2, 4 3/4, 7 7/8. All right, put that scoreboard aside. And then we're just going to fold up like so, lining out as best we can. Bring it up again. Like so. And then we'll go around to this side here, like so. What did I do for the edges? Did I do anything? Oh yeah, I used the scallop or the ticket punch one. Yeah, these are super simple ones. And those of you that are new, we don't do terribly complicated pieces on this challenge. So these are the more easy, simple, yet pieces that we can fill pockets with. Okay, and then I used my little punch here, and I believe that that is, I was going to pull it out to show you what it is. That is, it's an EK Success punch. I think I got it at Hobby Lobby, but it also could have been a purchase from Tuesday Morning years ago, like 2 years ago probably. So yeah, these pieces in particular are going to be pretty basic, pretty simple and easy. We'll ink it here in a minute, and then we'll stamp our word, and that'll be it for this one. This one's going to be pretty darn simple. All right, so then I usually open it all back up and just go down edges. You guys are all doing well. I think by the time you see this, it'll probably be like Friday, my guess, right? Not really for sure. So I'm hoping, and like I said in the last videos that I was recording, was going to try to record these two on Wednesday, but if I'm already 2 videos ahead of schedule, then I can start some fall journals. I'm going to make one for sure. And then I think I might make one that's fall colored, but not necessarily fall, if that makes sense. It'll be like the brown neutral tones. And they'll both be Shabby Dabby Doodah kits. I am on her design team, but this whole year, it's a good thing she's like kind. I mean, she is kind, but yeah, I haven't been able to do many design team projects for her or for Amy over at Crafty Cat. It's been kind of hit or miss all year long. I've been trying to use their kits like in different projects all year so that it wasn't so like abrupt, but they both completely understand what's going on in my life. They're both very compassionate about that kind of stuff. So, yeah, they've good ladies. I enjoy working with them immensely. So that said, I would like to get a couple more projects using their graphics out before the end of the year. And I didn't get to use Crafty Cat's Reason for the Season 3 last year. And so I'd really like to use that one this year. I'm betting that she'll have a reason for the Season 4. Just a guess. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I could be wrong. I often am. But. So and I think I'm only planning 2 Christmas journals this year. I might work on some like Christmas gift ones, but I think as far as like journals I'll have for sale, it'll just do 2. It might be 3. I say that because Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodah always puts out an adorable Christmas kit. Like I said, I want to use that Christmas Reason for the Season from Amy. So yeah, I may end up doing 3, and I say that, and then I'll end up doing 4, and no, I'm teasing. Because I'll total with these 3, and then Dogs are barking. Sorry, I was debating whether to holler at Grace and have her calm the dogs down, but it doesn't sound like they're gonna be at it long. My guess is that some of the deer are getting ready to bed down, and they like to do that right out over in this direction of the house, and so it drives my dogs crazy. Okay, so I'm using this little Merry Christmas stamp, and I do get questions on my stamps quite a bit. I've gotten 99% of my Christmas stamps and my everyday stamps that I use at Tuesday mornings. This particular one, I believe I might have gotten at Michael's a Christmas or two ago. They're generally on an end cap. I can't really say like they're specifically in a section, but they're usually with the holiday stuff at Michael's. I typically don't shop Michael's. Those of you that have been with me for a while know why, but basically said, I don't agree with their pricing, at least in my area. When I was looking for my, the big roller cutter, because I have the big Fisker blade cutter, when I was looking for that cutter, their regular, or their sell price was cheaper than Hobby Lobby's regular price. And so then Hobby Lobby was running an ad or a special on them, and but they were out of them. And instead of getting a rain check, I was just like, well, maybe they'll price match. So I went down there and they're like, yeah, we'll price match. Well, then they found out what their everyday price was, and they, like, the lady was just kind of rude. And I just, yeah, I've been into Michael's twice since then. So I just put that there, and that just holds it shut. For those of you that might be new to junk journaling, that's one easy way you can do your things. And it's a little bit high, but it's okay. So yeah, so let's put that in one of these envelopes. It looks like I didn't ink the outsides, but we'll do that when we get to the journal. Because we just never know, right? Maybe we want a little bit darker color or something of that nature. How long it's been since I recorded 5 videos in one day. Holy cow. I mean, granted, they're not like crazy long, but if you knew the amount of hours I spend on prep, you were like, wow. Okay, so there's that one. I think those look cute. And one last one, and then we have another one down. So this one and the next one I'm going to do, so there's 3 left. So yeah, and I'm not sure that we can get one of them all done in one video. It might take, that one might actually take just a couple of videos. It's that big envelope fold out piece that we did. I'll have to see what I can come up with for the pockets, but it could very well end up being like 2 videos. So just a warning for that. All right, so this is what we put in there. Super cute, super cute. I love it, love it, love it. Super simple, super easy, and yet adorable. And I really think you'll like the next one I came up with too. Okay, so there we go. All right, we are done with that pocket. Woot woot. Okay, and don't forget that when we get to the actual putting the journal together, we might decide to put a big tag up here, or, you know, something, fill it out a little bit more. We try to at least to get one specific one for each pocket done ahead of time. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed this, and I will just talk to you soon. Bye.